What's up, baby girl? We back in the saddle.
We are back. We are back in the saddle.
Back, folks.
Thought we were gonna pull it back, but necessity is the mother of invention, and so here we are.
Well, like I said before, man, when it's needed, man.
It's been
And
needed.
so we're gonna go ahead and hang out with y'all tonight on a Sunday night. How about that?
Ooh,
Outlaw said TSOA, Truth Seekers of America. That's what I'm talking about right there. I send mine to the worthy. The worthy, you know who you are, man.
Well, we
everybody's
got Allison in the house, and we got Sunny in the house. I'm glad to see you here.
Sunny.
Mm-hmm.
I send mine to you guys. What's up, Allison? I hope you're well. Thank you for all your hard work and your dedication. I truly appreciate it, man. I do, because this is where I need all the support I can get. And,
both appreciate you very much.
Right. It's definitely time to get everybody on board on one page and let
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And let CDCR know that the corruption is not going to be tolerated, and they got to fix this. They got to fix it.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everybody's well out there. If you guys like hearing the truth and the real deal, Holyfield, hit the like button and share my shit. Let's get this out there, promote it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it promoted and let everybody know what's going on here in California prison system of corruption, because it's definitely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely wrong. There's nothing rehabilitative about this move they just pulled on me.
Not at all.
Nothing.
Not at all. Allison says advocate with the hands up, high five, prayer, holy roller. She's got it. She's got the hand symbols up there, showing the love. Yep.
That's right, Allison. Hell yeah, man. We just been hanging out, taking one day at a time. I guess I'm in the mode of how I'm going to go about this stuff now, and so on. It's like, I do know that they want me to react. They want me to do what I know best, which is violence. But I got to try something else here and try to use my mind. Well, not try to, but use my mind and spread the word out there through this platform right here, and let everybody know that this is unacceptable, right, baby girl?
Yeah, well, especially since the last time that you were moved to show any sort of violence was in self-defense, and you were not provoking anything.
Right. Exactly right, man.
Wait a minute. Somebody in here called "Go Away" said "R.I.P." What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
R.I.P. Rest in peace, huh? What's his name?
Go Away. Mm-hmm.
Go Away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace. Yeah, right. I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, fucking, they think that people like that poking the honey badger.
Oh, he said he thought that the person in the picture had passed. No, actually, the person speaking is in the picture. That's a portrait I did of him, and that's two of us down there at the bottom. He has to speak this way.
I gotta call back
because he only has.
The volume's verbally. Okay.
Okay, because the only way he has to communicate is through phone. As you know, didn't mean to get defensive, but yikes. Nope. We're all still on this side of dirt, sucking air. So, and we plan to stay that way. We want to make the world aware of how your tax dollars are being disgustingly misappropriated, and lies are being told about what's really going on in the corrections. They call it rehabilitation, but Brant doesn't get his. Why not? Okay, here he is.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
And you're back.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. They had the sound start getting distorted and shit, so I had to call you back. But what was he saying about what?
No, he's clear. We're clear. We're clear. We got it straightened out. He was confused.
Oh, okay.
Because of the drawing and the dissociated voice, which is the.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right on.
Mm-mm.
Well, so everybody knows what they did on Friday to me,
And if you don't, go listen to our last video.
Yeah, if you don't, go listen to the October 11th video and you'll know. They pulled a fast one. They pulled a fast one on me and gave me absolutely no say. I had no say in my own program. I had zero impact, nothing. No, nothing. They didn't care about the existing hardship I got in my file with my 74-year-old mother who's in a wheelchair, confined to a wheelchair, and lives here in Sacramento. They didn't care about my wife and the visiting, pressure and the fucking hardship they're going to put on my wife. The additional 3-4 hour drive, so that's a 7-hour, 8-hour trip one way. Where's the rehabilitation for me now? Where's the reform for me now? Where's the, like Allison, you said, where's the California model for Brant? Now, it's not there. It's not there. They took it. They took it from me and put me.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They put me in a unit that's designed for high profile fucking weirdos, and I think it has some ADA inmates in there as well. I'm not too sure, but to send me down to a unit, and I refuse to debrief. I refuse to turn snitch. I refuse to cooperate until death. I will die first. They don't care about my program. They don't care about my rehabilitation. They just took it. They took it. Baby girl, they took it, man.
They absolutely
and,
did.
And they want me to react and go get stupid with them so they can throw me back in the shoe, which is all I know anyways.
Well, quit telling
it's
yourself
all I
that,
know.
because I think you know a lot more since I've been riding with you.
Well, I do. Baby girl, you're right. And I do that. I do. But it's just so easy to do. But it's time to do something different and use my brain.
Well, we have been doing that. We've been doing that for a while now, honey.
Right.
You're letting their expectations get in your head. You fuck them. Fuck them.
Well, now it's like letting you guys know and everybody out there know it's the weapon of choice. It's what I'd rather do is smart than to do it with brute force, because it's like that's what they want.
Well, they're trying to provoke you, and they're not gonna win. They don't get to win. We're gonna do this.
Here's the thing. They are trying to provoke me. but it's about to get 100 times worse when I get to where I'm going. And I'll give you an example. When I get to where I'm going, they're going to say stupid shit. They're going to tear up my cell. You know, they're going to do all this crap because of what happened with Kevin Steele. They think I was involved with him flipping, with him blowing the whistle. It's in my file, basically. So Corcoran is notorious for retaliation. Notorious. If you don't know, do your homework. And I'm sure all you people out there know about Corcoran's retaliation factor. So, you know, the provocation is going to get huge when I get there, baby girl. It's going to get huge. And they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing it and doing it. It's about to get a lot worse on me.
But
now,
you have federal court coming up here, like right around the corner. Can they possibly?
I do. Yes, I do have federal. I got a court hearing on November 12th, within 30-day time period from now. And, you know, they're not supposed to transfer me if I'm in the 30-day window of a court date. But knowing this place and knowing Corcoran, you know, I don't put it past them. I don't put it past them to do what they call bus therapy, especially with my spine being all fucked up and my medications. And I know when I get there, my medication is going to get cut loose. They're not going to renew nothing. You know, they're going to tear my cell up. They're going to try to provoke me, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be snitches and hardcore rats everywhere. I'm 100% sure of this. I'm 100% sure of it. And this is why Ron Broomfield, the head chief director of DAI, Division Adult Institution, flat out predetermined that I was going to this unit in Corcoran. And him and a guy named Vincent Tapis, they had no care in the world, man. They didn't give a fuck about nothing. Again,
you know, I think I might let them know that if anything happens to you, I will be after them with murder charges.
You'd be up their ass. Absolutely.
You know, that what they're doing is an attempted murder by the CDCR. Come on.
Right. So when I was there, you know, I offered to sign any waiver of liability. I even said I would have my attorneys draw up a federal fucking acceptable, you know, on a federal level waiver of liability. You know, and they're like, nope, you're going, that's that. You're going, that's that, done deal. Have a good one. Get out of here. That's exactly what it was, man.
So they didn't care about anything that you thought might do good for you. Now, in the past, haven't you always been able to have a little bit of persuasion as to where you might go, leaving the shoe?
Yes. Usually you have a little bit of a say, you know, but they'll ask you where you want to go, where can you program, and you say usually I program anywhere, or they'll say, well, you got this prison and this prison, which one first is your first choice? And you say whatever one's closest to your people, most likely, right?
Right.
And that's how it goes. But this time, you know, he flat out said, you're going right here, and that's that. You know, no haggling, no back and forth,
what really bothers
dialogue.
me is the history, the known history of official complaints of medical abuse, medical misconduct. They're gonna get a more educated and experienced version of what was coming before, because No,
Right.
no way.
Right.
We're not going
Right.
to tolerate their
No
abuses.
doubt.
You know,
No doubt, baby girl.
on his
It's just,
on his way out to SAC from Corcoran, I got a phone call from the head doctor, and the things she told me were appalling. When I started asking questions, we're just doing a little
right.
experiment on him. They were withholding the they were withholding any comfort, his cushions, his meds, anything, his cane.
Well,
And she,
yeah,
they were doing a little experiment. Fuck your little experiment. You people are crazy. You people are nuts.
yeah, that's when they took my cane and they took all my ADA devices, and that's when they took all my meds. And well, that was the second time. And then Dr. Russell tells you, oh well, we're doing a little experiment. A little experiment at the cost of my health.
It almost killed you.
Life. I mean,
it gave you a heart condition.
Yeah.
It almost killed you. And this is on
Right.
record. And they're going to send you back there?
right. And get this, my attorneys even sent a letter, asking not to do that, because the fucking they're known for retaliation down there, and they're known for a lot of bad shit down there, and the heat. The heat is horrible, and that's what fucked me up was the heat.
And the lack of air.
That's
I mean,
what fucked me up.
literally was no movement of air in your cell. And remember, it was choking you
Right.
out, and they had you coming off of your pain regimen with no titration. Just boom, oh yeah, we're taking you off your meds. Boom.
Yeah, well, that was a cold turkey cut right there. Yeah, that was cold turkey cut. That was over with, and then they turned the heaters on. The heaters are already on, and it's 110 outside. The heaters are on in the cell, and they took the temperature in my cell 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock for 3 days in a row. And one time, the highest it got was 98 degrees in my cell. 98, 97, and 97. So it went. That's how it was for 3 days.
No, but honey, they were
days.
taking the temperature off the glass, and the glass on the outside was cooler than inside there. So they weren't even taking the temperature inside of the cell.
Right.
They were taking the temperature on the glass outside of the cell. It was hotter than that. I mean, I heard this poor man suffering.
Right.
It had to be over 110. Had to be. And
Yeah.
it was horrible.
It was cooking.
Horrible. We got some folks in the chat. Allison wants to know if there's a transcript of that hearing available. DRB hearing.
Yes, when I get it. So here's what they do, Allison. I'll get a copy of these. I'll get the final document probably in a week or so. I'm supposed to have it before I leave this prison. So I'll get it, and within a day or two, they'll have me on a transfer out of here. That's how they do it. They're really fast. And I'm already getting my stuff ready to go because I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they honor what they're supposed to, and not transfer me because I'm 30 days. I'm 29 days from a court hearing in the federal courts on my RICO vacate motion. So, I don't know that could hold it up. Hopefully it'll hold it up, and I'll go from there, But knowing this place and knowing CDCR, they want me out of here. And not only that lady that was in the hearing, at the DRB hearing, a black lady.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
She said, Mr. Daniel, we got to get you out of solitary. ADSEG. You've been in ADSEG way too long. I said, why are you worried about it now?
I thought they didn't have an ADSEG.
That's what I told her. I go, well, wait a minute. Why are you worried about it now? And I said, I thought you don't have solitary ADSEG no more. And then she's like, well, we don't, but you've been back there too long in the RHU. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to get out.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
it's time for you to get a program and this, that. And I'm like, why do you care now? How do you care if you're sending me to a place where I don't have a program? From one ADSEC lockup unit to another lockup unit, how is that any difference?
Mm-mm.
And they ushered me out of there as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Let me call back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, dog, we see you. Yeah, we saw several videos about the most recent death right there in the yard at the same place where Brant is right now. It's supposed to be a California model yard. Or, you know, I was just I'm so flustered by what we're observing, what we're witnessing in real life versus what they're saying. It's like anybody else that's having similar experience needs to come forward. Needs to come forward. It needs to pull these covers because us taxpayers are paying for this. Talking to our guests. Talking to our guests.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Dog asked if we've seen the accusations on McCumber. Yeah, we've seen several versions of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. What's up, dog? I see mine, bro. Fuck yeah. So yeah, Allison, to answer your question, I'll get the transcripts on what they did and shit probably in a week or so, and then after that, I'm usually gone out of here. But hopefully they honor their own rules. I don't hold my breath on that though, because they don't honor nothing.
Mm-mm.
They don't do shit right, man. And when I do, I'm gonna get it and send it to my lawyers and get multiple copies made, and then have them give it to the feds. And I'm gonna have them file it. I'm gonna have them send my wife a copy, and then I'll have my wife post it on our community page or community section, right, baby girl?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got anybody out there in the Truth Seeker land, baby girl?
Well, we got a few folks in the chat. It's not too busy. Tim says hello, and their dog's
up,
here, and he says that California model's failing miserably. We heard that on one yard it was doing pretty well, and here's the thing: we're not going to shut up. So why don't you send them somewhere decent? We can say something nice about you.
Yeah, I was hoping, ask my wife, I was hoping to come back and say, well, wow, they shocked me.
Well, they sure did.
You're right. I was hoping that, man, but no, they definitely don't want to give me nothing good to talk about them on,
So
they definitely don't.
No, if you had a good yard when you were doing academia and learning skills, we would be talking about that. But that's not happening, is it?
No.
Why not?
So the only reason they put me in this unit really is because there is no more RCGP. They shut it down.
They shut it down, and then they pushed you off.
Will be monitored and recorded.
They shut it down. They pushed you off its little abyss.
Right. They put me in a fucking abyss of muck. It's an abyss of muck, is what it is. And but yeah, man, that's the only reason they did this to me. And let me give you another example of something, folks. And this is true shit right here. And we learned this during the Asper case and during the Rico case. What they do is, say one guy turns snitch and he debriefs. Okay? Well, they'll make 6 separate documents, confidential documents, out of one debriefer. 6. And I got 86 documents. It doesn't mean there's 86 snitches. It just means that they got 86 pieces of information from maybe like 20 people.
Well,
Now,
didn't you say that,
you know,
that a
at night.
good third of them were positive?
Yeah, I got 19 of them. I got 19 of them that were positive. I'm in good standings. And you know, I don't need to be told that. I already know who the fuck I am. And my friends know who the fuck I am. I don't need to be told that anyways. But their own snitches told them that. And some of these 19 say, oh, that Brant can yard with a few of his buddies and there ain't going to be nothing happening. A buddy of mine up there at Pelican Bay, you know, who's gone through hell too. A real good friend of mine, man. You know, I don't want to say his name yet, but unless he'll agree to it, but he knows who he is. You know, I've known him for fucking 24 years. He's had my back for 24 years, and they put him in an RC program for having my back. And, you know, and it's fucked up. You know, it's fucked up. And instead of letting us get together, all the fellas get together and talk about our grievances and differences and this and that, they created a vacuum of nothing but bullshit. That's what they wanted, a vacuum of bullshit, hoping we get at each other, hoping that we go off on each other, not talk it out first, not hash it all out like we did, and we seen it was obvious who was doing what. It was obvious who was doing what. And 90% of it was all IGI, OCS, and the snitches with their master manipulation of colony, misinformation, disinformation, and propaganda warfare.
Well,
that's exactly what it was.
Sounds kind of to me like PSYOPs operation where they put that out there and they know these guys are bored
right.
and they have nothing better to do than to gossip and talk shit and
right.
expound and make something more of what, you know,
yep.
it's like,
yep.
Of course.
Yep.
I mean,
well,
it's so sophomoric. It's so junior high.
Yeah, if you remember one of the other videos we did, baby girl, that's exactly what we were talking about, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's informational warfare. Information warfare is what they're doing. And I sad to say that some of us went for it. Some of us didn't even think of it because when we went to the shoe 20 years ago, 25, 30 years ago, nobody would even think of doing no shit like that. You know? Like shocking. It's just like, no way. No way would they ever try that. If I would still be in a shoe today, never got out, I would find that hard to believe. I really would. Because it's so new wave and out of our schooling, you know, it's just like, are you kidding me? But they do it, and they did do it, and we caught them. We got them. So, you know, I'm going to give you an example. I got one. There was this one snitch, a guy I was in Pelican Bay with, and so he PC'd up in Corcoran shoe in 2019 before I came here on this RICO case. And they gave me 6 confidential documents behind this one shit stain. And so that counts for 6 documents, folks. You know? That's how they keep us so bogged down under their thumb. Because now we can't even challenge, really. And the people, and I'm calling you guys out for help, Kelly Walters and Asker attorneys, you know, I'm asking you guys, I'm pleading with you guys for your help because, in your letters to me and the rest of the fellas about 8 months ago, you said there's going to be minimal cases that you guys are going to take on and help. And don't you think that my case right here rises to that bar of that minimal case that,
Absolutely.
you guys should have input on?
Absolutely.
I really hope so. Because if it's not for me, then I don't know what case does that. They done took me away from my family now. I haven't done nothing wrong. This is a form of punishment. And what you got to understand, folks, is the stigma behind this building is disgusting. It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to paint a picture with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing.
And
if you guys choose to write, go ahead.
Dog says, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems they're being a little harsher with the whites. I'm hearing about all the black and brown they let out of shoe, and they're all mainline and Sentinel and Kern Valley.
Dog, that is 100% right, my friend. I help everybody, man. We all came together across these racial lines, but CDCR is a lot harder on us than anybody else. And they say it's because of the murder rate with us is astronomical as to the amount of white inmates we have on these yards.
Well, I've noticed that now that there's not a lot of whites on the yard, the blacks and browns are being murdered. So which is it?
Well, they've always been real hard on us, and the thing is, like,
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I'm shouting out to the hunger strike attorneys and the ASHR attorneys for help on this. And if you guys want to help, contact Kelly Walters and the Legal Services Prisoners with Children, LSPC, out of Oakland, California, Kelly Walters, and let her know what they're doing on this case here. Please feel free to do so, because they're the ones I was supposed to appeal it to. They're the ones supposed to help me appeal it.
We posted that letter.
They are
We posted that letter for you guys to read, so it's all right there, right in front of you. It's in the community section. It's the ASKER failing. It's
right. So, you guys feel free to get at her, because she's the one that took over this on the West Coast for us. And it's like, if this case here is not the prime example, and the case that rises to the bar of what they say they'll get involved in, then what case is it? Or is it because I'm not the right race, or what? I don't know. I don't know.
I hope not.
I'm just asking for help.
I hope not. I mean, it shouldn't even be about that. I mean, I've never seen you show any racism. I mean, you just you don't like gross people.
Yeah, white, black, or Mexican. I don't care who you are. If you're a piece of shit, J-cat, rat, child molester, rapist, or you hurt innocent people, go to hell, man. I hate your guts. And it doesn't matter what race you are to me. I am a white dude. Yup. I'm a white man in prison. Yup. And they validated me. Yup. That's their system. But as far as like good people, and I know good blacks, I know good whites, I know good Mexicans. Every race has its pieces of shit, man. And I don't like none of them. I don't like none of the pieces of shit. I don't like the weirdos, the chomos, homos, rapos, all of them. Go to hell. Go to hell. And it seems to me that's the people that get the favoritism by CDCR.
Yeah, what's up with that?
That's the people that get the favors by CDCR. They get that extra help. They get that extra little bit of help, or extra chance or something. And not me. They don't give it to me at all, man. They don't give it to me at all. But yeah, man, you guys feel free to let Kelly Walters know and the attorneys for the Asker case that legal services for prisoners with children out of Oakland, California. Let them know that
You have 60 seconds remaining.
let them know that I need some help on this case.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they didn't. DRB didn't even give me a chance.
Mm-mm.
They didn't give me no say whatsoever, man.
And isn't the DRB like a part of the Asker settlement?
It is. It is. The DRB and the reviews of these concerns they say they have of me, it is part of the Asker settlement. You damn right it is. And
They want to abandon all the
so
positive
that's why-
aspects of it.
Yeah. Here, let me call back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's really going on here, folks? This is just the world gone mad. The world gone mad. Man does everything in his power to be decent, and he's treated like a monster. I don't get it. I really don't get it. You know, he doesn't go out looking for those folks he don't like. He just ignores them and hopes they ignore him. You know, 30 years now, he should be home. He should be home. You know, he was offered a 10-year deal.
All right, I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back, baby girl. Yeah, but anyways, I mean, yeah, feel free to contact them people for me, man, and let them know that they definitely are needed, and they are needed immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Right, baby girl?
Yeah, I'll put that on the thing too.
Yeah, cool, man.
I'll put that
cool.
on the community board. I'll add it to the information on how to write the letter. Yeah, that all that information on this show is how to write the CDCR in an effective manner or something like that.
Right. Like my buddy up there at Pelican Bay, they put him in the RC program just for being my friend.
That's
and speaking out on what's right, and because he's seen what they were doing by trying to suppress me. You know, he's seen it, and you know, that guy's been through hell, man. And fucking, they keep stepping on him and stepping on him and stepping on me and using their minions and all that crap. You know, it's like they got their snitches are exactly what they want them to be. They don't care what you got to say or I got to say. It's all about what their snitches tell them. Mm-hmm. That is it. Mm-hmm. That's it. You know? And a lot of them snitches won't hold up in the court of law as far as confidential information. Mm-hmm. Reliability and, the test of reliability is, gotta be held. It's gotta hold up to cross-examination in court. But these people don't have none of that. It's whatever dude says. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And that's what they did to me, man. That's what they did to me. So, but I'm gonna keep fighting. They're not gonna break this motherfucker right here. You bet that.
No way.
No, they're not gonna break me, man. And my buddy up there, man, shout out to him. I love his life. And, that guy's loyal as fuck. And I love him, and I hope he's well. And I hope he knows that I'm not going to fucking ever give up, and we're going to keep fighting this bullshit. Mm-hmm. You know, and all the fellas love him and send their best up that way to everybody that's worthy, and him too, and everybody, man. And it's like, enough's enough. Enough's enough from these corrupt ass CDCR enterprise. That's what I call it. It's the enterprise, baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely an enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
We got any questions, Mama?
Mm-mm. No, I think everybody's pretty much like traumatized by the truth. Like, what the hell, man? What the hell?
Like I was talking to my mom earlier, right? And you know, I love my mom with all my heart too. You know, she's good people, and she's 74 and confined to a wheelchair. You know, and I grew up with a single mom, right? If you guys don't know, I grew up by a single mom. I didn't have no dad really, but my mom raised me and my bonehead brother, man, and she did the best she could. She struggled all my life. I seen her struggle. And then I went to prison, and it destroyed my mom. You know, it just destroyed her. It destroyed her as a mother. And I'm sure you moms can understand how that would feel when your son or your daughter gets taken to a prison system for life, and they didn't even hurt nobody. And it's their first time. Well, my mom didn't know nothing. You know, my mom didn't know nothing. My little brother didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing. And you know, and I went to prison for life. In 1997, December 26th, I got shot with the Mini 14. I almost died. And baby girl, so I was telling you earlier.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I almost died. My buddy did die. He got shot and killed. They killed him. And, you know, so when I was in the hospital, the feds and shit, they went to my mom's house, and they wanted all my old letters. You know, they wanted my letters to comb through my letters to see if I had told my mother anything about High Desert, knowing that this riot was going to happen, or any type of setups and all this crap. Back then, my mom knows I would never say nothing like that, you know, because you would get killed. CDCR will kill you. Back then, it was just CDC. There was no R, and there still ain't no R now. There shouldn't be no R on there because there ain't no rehabilitation. Well, so back then, they went to my mom's here in Sacramento, and they wanted all my letters, and they wanted to know if I had told her anything about the riot or what was going on, if they was if it was pre-set up, you know, everything was set up, and they wanted to know if the cops knew about it, because this is when the Green Wall in 1997 was pretty rampant. They were still pretty you know, prevalent at the time and very well known. You know, they're still around. You know, they're still around, but they're more low key with it. You know, they're not as boisterous and obnoxious with it. And so, you know, I was telling my mom earlier, you know, how she can help and stuff, and she's trying to learn. She's trying to learn and you know, learn about the system and shit, and you know, she's just shocked at how fucked up it is, you know, and you know, she's trying to learn and do what she can and to help me out, and you know, so, but she has a hardship in, she put years ago, about 10 years ago, 2014, matter of fact, and you know, because she's confined to a wheelchair, and you know, but these people, they just don't give a fuck, man. They don't care. They didn't even talk about that. They didn't even register. They're just like right over it. They like whatever. You know, this is what we're doing, and that's that. You know, and I don't see how that's rehabilitation. They just took any sign of rehabilitation I had right from me. You know, I get visits here every now and then. I get them. You know, and it's closer to home at least. And it's easier for you, baby girl. I mean, it saves you 4 extra hours.
It's hell. I'm sorry. It's hell down here. I'm sorry, anybody that lives down there. I don't know how you tolerate it. And it's so depressing. You driving down these dirt roads, and these cows are like dying in the heat, all shoved together, trying to get some shade and shit. And fucking, oh my God. Oh, the repressive valley.
Corcoran's out in the middle of nowhere. It's like 30 miles out in the middle of nowhere in a deserted zone, you know.
And it's all crops and
feels like
cows, and that's all you smell is cow shit. Everywhere.
Cow shit every day. And when it gets 110 outside, and you can smell the heat off the cow shit, oh my God, it's like, holy shit. And what's really fucked up about those buildings is the prison was built in the late 80s, and all the prisons that were built in the late 80s are built with swamp coolers. And they run these swamp coolers with no water, so it's just a fan blowing in hot air. And it's like inadequate, man. It's inadequate, and it don't work. You can't even move in your cell. When they got them on, even, it's still real sticky, real nasty, real thick air. It's hard to breathe because the swamp cooler is ineffective, you know. It's disgusting. But you know, that's where they're sending me back to, and
they're gonna get such a letter from me. Oh my God, it's gonna more than blow their fucking hair back. It's gonna peel their scalps back.
Anybody, feel free to write emails to them, Sacramento headquarters. My wife put it up there. Feel free to send them emails about this, because the number one question is, where's the rehabilitation for Brant now? Right? Where's the reform for me? Where's the California model for me? Oh, it's not. I go from one lockup unit to another lockup unit that has a horrible stigma. And now they're trying to paint this picture with my picture. And it's like, okay, you motherfuckers. So I'm telling you guys now, and I'll say it, the day I get there, I'm going on an indefinite hunger strike, folks. I'm not coming off that strike. It is what it is. You know, they take me to the force feed, that's what we're going to do, because I'm not doing this. They're not going to do this to me, and I'm just going to lay there and accept it. I'm going to die I'm going to fight until I die, man. And you know, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. They gave me no say. They had viable options.
Yeah.
And they've even given more people in the past. I mean, they've even given other people several chances. Chance after chance after chance.
And blowing it.
Because I do this. Wait. But because I do this stuff, and I expose their corruption, I take it to them, and I'm telling you guys what they're doing, and I advocate for myself and others likewise situated. This is their get backs right here, folks. This is their get backs. You know, it is.
You know, and like I said, we would speak well if you were in a situation of wellness, but clearly he's not. Clearly he's not. We're not gonna lie and bullshit and fucking support this doesn't exist, because we're living it. He's living it. It exists.
Yep. It exists, man. It definitely exists, man. I was hoping to come back after Friday and do something cool and tell y'all that, yeah, man, I guess they're trying something different with me, you know. But no such luck for old Brant, and then no such luck for old Scoopy Scoop. But yeah, you know, hey, I'll get over it. I'll fix it. We'll get it right.
Allison,
I'm sure you guys got my back.
Allison asked, why not Vacaville or something closer to me or your mom? Yeah, why not?
Right. Somewhere closer to my mom and my wife, and you know, that's real rehabilitation, Allison. And again, and you know anything about rehabilitation and reform, it all starts with a man's family. Yeah. Not his friend in prison, not a cop, not a counselor, my family, man.
That's what she
My
says
wife,
here
my
too.
mom, my kids.
Family unification is number one priority. Absolutely.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
This call and/or
And,
telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They're being quite disruptive.
Yep. Yeah, but like, let me tell y'all, like, I was gonna get back to that thing with my mom. So my mom's been doing this 30 years with me, right? And she's never known what to do. You know, she's struggling her life out there as it is with her health and shit for all these years. But she never knew the steps and what to go do to fight for her son. You know, and you know, now she's trying to learn. And then, you know, she told me today, folks, you mean to tell me that's what them motherfuckers are spending my taxpayers' money on? To hurt my son and other people?
You have 60 seconds remaining.
She finally got it.
I said, yeah, Mom. I said, yeah, Mom. Let me call back.
Yeah, Tim, it is. This is cruelty for the sake of cruelty, and it's evil. And that's why I think those people in those positions need a mental evaluation. Seriously. Because they're out there. They're so far out there. Sadistic. Well, so,
all right, I'm back, baby. No.
So Tim K says this is cruelty for the sake of cruelty, and it's evil. Yeah.
That's right, Tim K, bro. It really is, man. Folks, this is one of those things where you can't just try one time or send one little email and that's it. Because when you fight at CDCR and you fight against CDCR, you cannot stop until you got results.
Yeah, you kind of got to beat them up a little bit with the letters and the phone calls. If you're going to call, you know, call every hour. Seriously. Every hour.
Right. Yep.
I'm going to write some scathing letters here, and
right.
I'm going to take it some places.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. You can't punch and run. You know, with this place in this system, you have to go up their ass, pitch a tent, and camp out until you see the results. Because they know, you know, I mean, all they do is they just bamboozle people. And a lot of people, that works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they'll tell you
what we're doing here.
They'll tell you exactly what they want you to believe. They'll tell you exactly what they want you to believe, and it has nothing to do with the truth. And if you call them on it, generally they'll just deny it. But you know they know, and now they know you know. And you don't let up off the gas on that. You stay on it. We see you. We see what you're doing. And this is not gonna, you know, who can we take this to change it? Because it's not gonna continue on like this. There's no way.
Well, but this is Sacramento, so this is above the institution. This is again DRB, the head of DAI, Ron Brumfield, and Vincent Toppes, and fucking McCumber.
But I think also our Senate and our Assembly need to know about what's going on here too. So you know, add those to your blind carbon copies, because you know, if you know, if you know of anyone who is got any kind of government sway, to point out this, that we're seeing this and we don't like this.
and do something. Ask them to do something about it, you know, because they're trying to set me up. You know, they're not trying. They are. They are. Demand better. Demand justice. Demand better. And y'all have the power to. You guys have the power. You know, and this is what I need all our people together the most, because power on this issue comes in numbers. Power on this issue comes in numbers, determination, and dedication until we get results. Until we get results, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and this is a direct result of a factual failure of the Asker case.
Yep.
And how it dissolves.
And how they'll abuse it. How they'll abuse the moratorium taken off their abuses.
Right. And you know, at least back when they were involved, you know, and I get it the Ninth Circuit, you know, they stopped the oversight, right? But it said minimal cases will be reviewed and checked into. Well, how does this not fit that category? Mm-hmm. You know, this fits that category that Kelly Walters put in that letter my wife has right there on that community section. Mm-hmm. You know?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And even on the Ninth Circuit ruling itself, where they gave their opinions, you know, where there'll be minimal cases that are reviewed to make sure that the Asker case is being held up to the letter of the case itself. How is this not one of those?
Absolutely, it is. Absolutely, it is. Don't worry. You know, this all started on Friday. It's a 3-day holiday weekend, so you know, Tuesday we're banging on doors.
Our folks, we got this 3-day weekend prepared, informational updates for y'all to hopefully help me and get this shit started next week, man. And let's put the wheels in motion.
Wouldn't it be awesome if they came to work on Tuesday bombarded with emails?
Oh, that would be excellent. They came to work on Tuesday and got bombarded with y'all's emails. Ron Brumfield and the DRB and McCumber and just bombard them. Mm-hmm. You know, how is this rehabilitation taking me further away from my family? I mean, what? Mm-hmm. And into a death zone. Mm-hmm. That's what I call it, a death zone. Mm-hmm. A death zone.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, that place was hell-bent on killing you when the indictment actually rescued you.
Yes. That's a sad thing to say. The indictment rescued my life. Fuck. I mean, you see how I told y'all awkward shit happens for me, right? Awkward as fuck, and sometimes it don't make sense, folks. It don't make sense when you're like, wait a minute, Scrooge, what the hell you do? But just talk to me. Let's peel this onion, and you're gonna see. Anybody that knows Two Scoops knows there's something there, and there's a reason, and it might be some awkward fucking situation that they created and I had to respond to, or I had to make the best of, or there's always something there. And, you know, because I just don't go picking fights just for the hell of it. I just don't go starting shit, you know. And you know what the counselor told me on Friday before I went into DRB? Well, Daniel, you've never been disrespectful to me in 2 years. You're cool, man. You've always been respectful and utmost courteous with me, and show me. I go, well, you tell them that. He goes, oh, I will. You know, but that didn't have no bearing. They didn't give a fuck. They ain't care. But they're going to when they hear from you guys, because you guys, you know, you guys pay their wages. Your tax dollars pays their wages, and they act like idiots and torture me. And that's how that works. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, I'm just speaking my mind here, man. Right, baby girl?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's definitely something that, fuck, man, it's like a distorted reality. You know, it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm living in, a bizarre world. I refuse to debrief and contaminate my honor, and yet they're going to put me in a building that's for that, and surrounded by that, and think that's okay for me and my family. It's fucking bizarre, man. And then it's real bad on my health. It's really horrible medical there. And I know as soon as I get there, everything's going to be ramped up to the nth
well,
power,
first
man.
of all, you need to be in a controlled environment because of the damage they've done to you to bring you to the state of need.
Well, they got that. I mean, they got stuff like that, but not down there. So I don't know. I mean, not down there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's a bunch of ridiculousness, and we're gonna, hopefully with the help of you all out there as well, we're gonna make a difference. We're gonna make a difference.
Yeah, you guys are making a difference, man. And I appreciate everything y'all do. Alice and Jim, everybody, I appreciate everything y'all do, your wishes, and I think we should.
I mean, this is not just for Brant. This is for anyone who's being done like this. Because
I mean, who knows if when my co-defendants go, they might be done the same way, right? I don't know, but it's possible. And maybe this is the reason the feds didn't take us. And I guess my theory is this: is November last year when the Ninth Circuit said, "Okay, we're done. This case is over. That's a wrap with the oversight, done deal," and gave the power back to CDCR.
Wait a minute.
The feds, in my case.
Wait a minute. Wasn't the RCGP supposed to stay there as part of their fucking solution, and they just dissolved it?
Yeah. But they didn't have the money to keep it open because of the budget cut this time, so they started shutting shit down. So it was part of the settlement, and they were using it way too much. Again, my buddy that's up there shouldn't even be there, but because he won't break, because I won't break, they would put us in that program. That's fucking wrong. That's wrong. And they got 19 documents saying me and him could be together in a yard together somewhere and there won't be no problems. 19 of their own documents say that. They didn't care about it. They didn't care. So, back to my theory, is that when the Ninth Circuit overruled the Asker case, basically, and gave the power back to CDCR, the feds seen that. The feds' whole mission was to take us to the feds to a more controlled, restricted environment, less cell phones, less activity, less problems. Okay, that was their intention, according to the prosecution. Well, last year that all changed, and now CDCR got their power back, and that's why I think I did not ultimately get taken to the feds, because the feds told CDCR, "Well, here's your power. You got the power back. Go ahead and abuse it." And that's what they did with me. That's what they did on me. They abused it. Instead of using it properly, they abused it. So that's just what I believe. It makes more sense than anything.
Well, what doesn't make sense is the mental illness that they must be coming from to operate on those levels.
Right. You're right, baby girl. I mean, They're fucking disgusting, man. You know, and again, it's not the tier cop, Joe Blow, trying to make his money. It's these guys, it's SAC, it's the administrations. These are your corrupt entities right here. You know, these are your corrupt characters, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll tell you, oh, no, we're good, man. Oh, we're good people. Yeah, we're good people. Yeah, this, that, and the other. Yeah. But, man, what they do is so foul, and they don't uphold nothing that doesn't fit their agenda. They don't uphold nothing that doesn't fit their agenda. And so that's how they operate, man.
Mm.
And like I said, they'll use one snitch on 6 different documents.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
One snitch with 6 different documents, man. And that's how they do it. And
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Corcoran is really bad for that. They're really bad for doing that, and that's where they're sending me back to. All right, let me call back, baby girl.
All right. Huh. Well, anybody got any questions? Okay, well, holy moly.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, we got a couple little shout outs in here. DJam84 says, hope all is well from Sacramento. Outlaw News says, checking in. Hello, Truth Seekers.
Outlaw, I said mine. TSOA, my friend. Homeboy from SAC, I said mine. Hope you're well. Hope you're all well out there, man. Just giving a rundown on a Sunday night. Surprise, surprise. I told you guys I'd be sneaking up on these videos here and there when, you know, I'm just trying to get all this out there because I don't know what's in front of me. So, you guys are going to be hearing from my wife if I can't get at you.
Mm-hmm.
And, my wife's going to keep you on the loop. And just know that, and I ask you guys, if you guys fight and help me fight, send multiple emails, and let's not stop. Let's not stop, and let's show them, that you guys demand justice. I mean, demand rehabilitation for Scoops, man, for Brant, because this ain't it. This ain't it. I got a family, and not only does it affect me, it affects my family, It does. It affects my wife. It affects my mom. It affects my step kid, my step grandchild, all of them, everybody, man. And that's my support right there. That's my support.
Yeah.
So let's mount up, True Seekers. Right, baby girl.
Absolutely.
And my buddies here, my co-defendants are disgusted. They're mad. They're disgusted. They're upset, and they're not happy. They're fucking. It's like this is fucking disgusting right here. What they done to us, man. What they done to me. Because now they're thinking, for one, I'm their friend, and two, it might happen to them. We don't know yet. But I don't think it's, I'm hoping the best for them. I always hope the best for my buddies. And any good man, hope the best. But you never know. You gotta be prepared. Right, baby girl?
That's right. That's right. Allison says that this podcast is exposing the truth. Yeah. She wants to know
Hey,
how
Allison,
much
so,
she
go
wants to
ahead.
know how much
Tell me.
money is all this costing the California taxpayers. And
Oh my God.
we're gonna sit down in
So,
the next day or two and map it
yeah.
out. Let y'all know.
Right. We're gonna. So me and my wife was talking earlier about that, Allison, and we're gonna map something out. And my next show here, we're gonna start it, and we're gonna put some numbers to it. We're gonna put some numbers to it. Because we did that just on this RICO case alone, and what the CDCR was charging the feds to escort me. The transportation on custody only. Just the custody side of the transportation was damn near $800,000. All the trips I took to medical, all the trips I took back and forth to court, about $800,000 to $900,000 just to custody. And that's only 5 years. And that's not the medical procedure, consultation, or follow-up itself. None of it. Just the custody. So, me and baby girl will get together on some numbers later and figure some shit out, and we'll try to get as close as possible, But yeah, man, that's what we got planned. I just know that when I get to where I'm going, everything's going to be ramped up to the nth degree. They're going to try to provoke me. They're going to dog me. They're going to fucking shit on me. They're going to try to get me to react, folks. And my meds are getting cut immediately, so I'm going to...
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They
So
better
I'm going to have
not.
to deal with that medication.
They better
What's
not.
going to happen? Well, I'm telling you, girl, I've been through this a couple times.
Okay,
Liza.
but
It's going to happen.
Get your attorney. You know which one.
I'll prepare them. I will prepare them, baby girl. I will. I'm just getting everybody prepared because I would be stupid not to.
Absolutely.
And last I checked, I might be some dumb, but I ain't plumb dumb.
I know, right, Allison? She's like, what? Oh my God. Yeah, no, this is some sick shit that they're doing. This is where they were trying to kill him when he was rescued by his indictment. Go figure.
Yeah.
And they want to send him back.
Anybody interested in getting on here with us and talking with us, you just say the word of my wife, man. We'll hook it up somehow.
Yeah.
We'll fucking have a really good one, man, and let me know. Outlaw, I hope your date night went well the other night, bro, and you and the missus had a good one and a good safe night out, man, and I send mine to you, my friend, man, and everybody else, But fuck, man, I know it's coming. I just, I'm ready. I'm prepared for it, and
I'm not.
we'll just move forward,
I'm not, but I'm better through.
Like, yeah, baby girl. Like, for me, when I go through a problem, I just attack the root of the problem, and I won't stop until I yank that root out of the ground, and we'll just deal with it, man. It's gonna suck, but it's something they're gonna put me through.
I'm sorry.
And I mean, again, like I told my mom.
I really hate that they're doing this to you.
Me too, baby. Like I told my mom, right? I've been through some tricky situations. This is the same almost as putting me back in that PSU crazy unit.
Yep.
It's tantamount to that, right? It's tantamount to that almost.
Absolutely.
And what makes it worse is it's so far away, and the healthcare, and the heat, and all the other crap about the building, the stigma, everything.
Yeah.
It's just disgusting, man.
Mm-hmm.
They don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't fucking stop, man. So, yeah. Yeah. I'll deal with it head on. I'll deal with it head on.
I mean, what else
Right,
can we?
baby girl,
What else can we do? I mean, there's nothing
right.
you do
When I
that's
get all
gonna
the
stop
names,
them from doing this to you. There's nothing.
right? When I get nothing, when I get all the names, right? When I get all the names on that document, when I get it from the DRB hearing, I'm gonna give you guys all the names that was in there. But for now, I know two. Ron Broomfield, he is the head of DAI, Division Adult Institution, and Vincent Copies, he is the Correctional Counselor number 2, CC Roman numeral 2, for DRB. There was 2 other guys and 2 ladies in there. I don't know their names yet, but I'll find out. And I'll let you guys know. You know, I'll let you guys know.
And then we write them too.
We write them too. And we don't stop until we get some results.
It might
Yeah,
be a little
appreciate
tricky
everything
getting
you guys do, man.
their emails, but we'll get them. We'll get them.
Yep. I appreciate everything you guys do, man. I really do, baby girl. You know, I appreciate you and I love you.
Love you too,
And
babe.
we're going to get this figured out, folks. So we got one last call for any questions or comments before we wind this one on down.
Outlaw
Any
says,
questions,
thanks, amigo.
comments?
I see a 2 Scoops and Outlaw collab coming soon.
That's right, man. Hey, Outlaw, that'd be a good one, bro. I really believe it, man. I believe that'd be a good one, my friend. Get on, man. Get on. Well, Alex and Tim K, Outlaw, dog, everybody down here tonight, you know, thanks for hanging out with us and your support. Please send your emails to the people and to Kelly Walters, attorney at law. And my wife will post it on the community section thing and let them know that this case don't rise to that bar of their immediate attention and immediate help. And it just, they're all for show, I believe. They're all for show and they're just not in it for us. Because the after settlement is bigger than just one guy. I pushed it. I was part of the 4 men that originated that idea and pushed that idea to the degree.
Of course,
my wife was involved in helping.
It sounds
you
getting
know,
fucked up.
And my son did it.
Yeah. I hate that. He's getting, you know, I hate that. It's getting deep. It's getting real. And then, you know, can't even make it out. Man. Thanks, Outlaw. I'll be looking for your DM. What you got, Poodle, huh? What you got, huh? What you got, huh? My doggy's all crying over here. He's like, okay, time's up. He's really bossy about this stuff. I'll give you an hour. Give me my cookie. Is he calling back? What the hell? Come on, call back. Bleh. Oh, criminy. Okay, well, I'm sure he'll continue to try to get back in here. Stop it. Stop. Silly dog. Okay, well. Of course it's messing up. Oh, can we go offline? It said offline. Maybe he's back on. it for both of us. Hey DJ, hold on. We're having technical difficulties. He's not able to call back. So, huh? How y'all been? Come on. Not calling back. Well, we were here for the hour, and I don't want to hold you guys up. And, well, of course, he was saying something important. And so the story goes. What corruption? What manipulations? What cruelties? No. They're doing everything right. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Well, I'm going to say goodnight to you all. I'm sorry we missed you. I think we're going to be doing another one real soon. You all have a terrific night.